Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever it is for you when you watch this video. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Rita Morgan, and Garnet and Mensalita were my grandparents. The purpose of this video today is to help walk you through the registration process for our 2025 Savage Cargill family reunion. You should have received either a flyer or a link to the registration form. You can find this either in your email, by text message, or in the GroupMe chat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to the link that you will be using to access the form. The link will look something like this. Now, as you begin, this will be your first page, and it basically introduces you to our family reunion. It introduces you to some brief information about the family reunion. And then as you continue on, you will be asked several questions. So I do want to say that we are very excited about our upcoming family reunion this summer, and we certainly can't wait to see all of you. When you click on the link, this is the first page that you're going to see: Savage Cargill Family Reunion Registration. There's some brief information when you begin, and we ask that you take the time to read through so that you understand everything that is being asked. The first thing that you will do is type in your email. And I'm going to do that now so you can see me go through the process. Once I have typed in my email, I'm going to click Next. The next page asks you for your name, first name, and last name. Now, let me make this note. When you are registering, we want you to register yourself first. Complete the form in its entirety just for yourself. And if there are other family members that are attending, then we will need you to go back and fill out the form separately for each family member. When you get to the end of the form, there will be a special note that says, would you like to fill out another? And then you'll click that and it'll take you right back to the beginning. The form will be blank, and then you can start for the next person. So again, I'm going to fill it out for myself, my first name and my last name. The next question asks, is the family member that you've just typed in younger than 18? If they are, we want you to select his or her age. If not, you're going to select no. I am not younger than 18, so I selected no. The next thing we ask is for your phone number. And I'm going to put my number in here. The next thing we will need is your exact mailing address. There is no particular format in which you need to put this. We just ask that you make sure that you have spelled everything correctly and you have included your city, state, and zip code. The next question refers to the number of days that you plan on being in attendance. And so we begin on the 24th and end on the 28th. I plan to arrive on Thursday and leave on Sunday, so I will only choose 4 days. Yours may be different. You may come in on Friday and leave on Monday. Whatever it is, just make sure you choose the right days. This will help us keep track and keep count of who will be present on which days. The next question asks about allergies and dietary restrictions. Maybe you have a peanut allergy. Maybe you don't eat meat. We'd like to know what those are. In this particular case, I'm going to say no, but if you were to say yes, there are some accompanying questions after that. We're going to click next. The next thing asks for t-shirt size. Now there are 2 different types of t-shirts. You can have unisex t-shirts, which are for our adults, our youth, and our babies. And then you can have the feminine cut, which is a little bit more fitted, and that's only for adults. In my case, I'm going to order a large feminine cut fitted t-shirt. If you go with a feminine fit, you probably want to size up as they can run a little bit smaller. If you do a unisex t-shirt, they're probably going to be a little bit bigger or more true to size. So just choose based on your preference. The next question actually is a memory moment, and we would like to know if you have a favorite memory or saying or ism from Garnet or Mensalita Savage. Now, you may be saying, well, I never met them. I didn't grow up with them, and that's okay. Is there something you would have liked to know about them? So please take a moment to think about that and share below. So I'm going to do something really quick, and I'm going to say my favorite meal from Grandma was rice and stew peas. I'm sure I'll pick something different later when I fill this out, but this is just for now. And then you're going to click next. Now, we've probably come to one of the most important parts of this registration process, reunion costs. There is a fee for each family member over the age of 5 to attend the family reunion. For youth 6 to 12 years old, it's $100. For adults 13 years and up, the fee is $130. This will cover a commemorative t-shirt, meals on designated days, the park rental, and any associated activity fees. The fee includes a non-refundable registration fee of $30 per person. Let me explain a little bit further. By March 1st, we need everyone who is planning to attend the reunion to pay a $30 per person registration fee to hold your spot. This will help us account for those who plan on attending, and it'll give us the opportunity to plan appropriately. So March 1st, we're asking if you intend to join us for the family reunion, please pay the $30 registration fee. Now, the remainder of your fees are due by April 15th. So as an example, if you're paying for just one adult, your fee is $130, but you will pay $30 of that by March 1st. The remaining $100 will be due by April 15th. Now, we do have early bird pricing. This will help reduce costs a little bit and also help us to plan a little bit better. The early bird cost is $90 for youth 6 to 12 years old and $120 for adults 13 years and up. Now, what makes it an early bird special is we're asking that you pay the full fee by March 1st. So if you decide to go with the early bird special, you will pay $90 per youth and you will pay $120 per adult. That will cover your registration and the main fee for the family reunion. If you decide to go with standard pricing, we still need you to pay the $30 by March 1st, and you can pay the remainder by April 15th. As a reminder, there is no cost for family members 5 years old and under. The only thing that we will ask you to pay for that age group is their t-shirt or their onesie. Now, this next part basically is a reminder that your registration fee is due by March 1st, and that's $30, and the remaining is due by April 15th. Keep in mind, once you register, your registration fee is non-refundable. By that time, we would have begun planning and we will not be able to refund any amounts. So please be sure to secure your spot and also be certain that you will attend. Once you reach this point, you can agree that you understand that the fee is non-refundable, or if you choose not to, you can say that you understand, but you no longer want to register for the reunion. I'm going to say, yes, I understand. Now, this part talks about cancellation. Again, the $30 registration fee is non-refundable, but if for some reason you need to cancel and you've already paid the other fees, you can get a refund on any amount paid over the $30 as long as you cancel by April 15th. So again, you can cancel by April 15th. If you've paid the whole amount, you will get a full refund except for the $30 registration fee. Here, you will say that you understand. And if you do understand, but no longer want to register for that reason, you can mark that instead. I'm going to say that I understand. Finally, making payments. You may be wondering, okay, well, how do I pay? Where do I send my registration fee? Where do I send my remaining fee? You have three options. One, you can Cash App Rita Morgan, which is me. If you have Cash App, the name that you will use is $consider it done. You can also Zelle. You can Zelle Rita Morgan using my phone number or using my email. Finally, the third option is Apple Pay. You can Apple Pay Rita Morgan using my phone number, which is listed here. Once you submit this form, please do not forget that you must pay your registration fee of $30 by March 1st. You're probably tired of hearing me say that, but if you're like me, sometimes you forget dates, sometimes you forget numbers, and so I'm reminding you, $30 by March 1st. If you complete this form and don't pay the registration fee, it's not going to hold your spot. So please help us by completing this form and paying your registration fee. Now, I mentioned earlier that you need to complete this form for each person. And so now that we're at the end, I'm going to click Submit. On this screen, you will see you can either 1, edit your response, or 2, submit another response. If I made a mistake and I need to go back, I'm going to click Edit My Response. Once I make those corrections, I'm going to come back and I'm going to see this screen again. I'm ready to submit another response for my husband, for example. So I'm going to click here. And I'm back to the beginning of the form. And then I will proceed as I already have for each individual in my family. In my case, again, there are 4 of us. So that means I will complete this form 4 times. When you get to the part about phone numbers and email addresses, feel free to use your phone number all 4 times. You can put in the phone number or the email address of each individual person. It's really up to you. The most important part that we must have is, no, not the registration fee, but the first and last name of every person in your family, as well as their t-shirt size and any dietary restrictions or allergies that we need to know about. And then the registration fee for $30. So that being said, this is the end of the tutorial for the registration form. Now, if you have any questions at all, you can use the GroupMe, or you can text, or you can email. If you do not have the GroupMe, you can ask another family member who may already be in the group to help you join the GroupMe. If text is easier for you, no problem. If email is easier for you, that's not a problem either. We want to make sure that you get all the information that you need. One other thing, some of us may need to secure our hotel or our lodging on an installment basis. There are options for, I believe, VRBO or Airbnb, and even some hotels that allow you to secure your registration but pay over time. If that is something that you are interested in, please let us know in the GroupMe or by text or by email, and we will share some of those ideas and resources with you. Again, thank you very much for taking time to watch this video. I hope it was helpful for you. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to us. The last thing I'm going to do is share the flyer with you. This flyer is a shortened version of all the information that I have just given you in the video. It talks about the early bird special, the standard registration, and you guessed it, the $30 non-refundable fee due by March 1st. Below that, you will see the 3 payment options that I mentioned. If you are good with technology, you know that you can use your camera to scan this QR code to pay by Zelle. You can use your camera to scan this QR code to pay your fee by Cash App, or you can use my phone number if you have an iPhone to pay using Apple Pay. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. We are so excited for the 2025 Savage Cargill Family Reunion. God willing, we'll see you in Florida, July 24th through 28th.